Warning. The show you are about to watch contains political incorrectness. The hosts do not condone any act that hurts other people in any shape or form. What we say is in the name of humor and does not reflect what we actually think. If this politically incorrect humor is likely to offend you, please switch off now.
Craig's still muted.
I think he did it on purpose. God damn it. Came up with a fucking Google thing. Go, do you want to say there's a bookmark?
Game is on now, isn't it? Dude, the standard is just...
Someone's got YouTube on.
God damn it. Came up with a That's not me.
It is you.
No, it's not.
It's on now, isn't it?
No, I'm muted.
It was me.
Was it you?
Jacques. Oh, I'm a tosspot. Well, here we are again. Welcome to the Ideal Home Show. This is Thursday, 9 o'clock GMT on youtube.com and the homepage.com.
Yeah. That's not as good as Richard last week. I've been watching it again.
Oh, come on, Richard, you do it. Do it again. Go on. You do it. Go on.
What? Literally just say the same thing again?
Yeah, but mate, fuck it.
Hi everyone and welcome to episode 70 of the Ideal Home Show. I'm Vaping V1CK, main host of the Ideal Home Show. With me I have some colour commentators. Craig off of Derby Vapors.
What the fuck's Derby?
Rick from modmaker.co.uk and John from justadnick.co.uk. Yeah. Tonight we are going to be discussing mainly squonking.
Gus. Someone tell Gus.
We'll also be doing Troll of the Week. What is it? Twitter account of the week or something?
Yeah, something.
Twitter. And mod showcase if there's been some glorious mods. John, how was your first week at the helm?
Hold on. Before we do anything else, we'd just like to say quickly, happy birthday, Richard.
Happy birthday, Richard. Hope you're having a great birthday.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any better than this.
Happy birthday to you.
Every Thursday's my birthday.
Birthday to you.
It's not his birthday. He lied.
Apologies to the people that actually went to the trouble of making an image to put on my wall this morning.
I thought I was first in this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, blurry eyed. It's like, oh, happy birthday, mate.
Yeah, it escalated quickly.
and what was the problem with everybody wishing you happy birthday?
It's not my birthday for another 2 months.
It's a pre-birthday.
Awkward, yeah.
Yeah,
really
I
lied to Facebook, but that obviously that I lied to everybody. I meant to only lie to a computer, but I lied to everybody. I forgot that I did that. Because I never wish people happy birthday off the back of Facebook notification. Yeah, so my bad.
I rely on it. I wouldn't know when people's birthdays were if Facebook didn't tell me.
I know, but I'm
horrible. I can't wait till my children are allowed on Facebook, so I remember theirs.
Yeah. I can't wait till my wife puts our wedding anniversary on there, so I fucking know what it is.
Yeah. Just tattoo it, all right? It's subtly somewhere on a mirror.
I've actually thought about doing that. I was going to go and get a tattoo of my kids' dates of birth on my arm.
Yeah, I thought.
I remember.
Do it.
Along with milk, bread. Just do
Anyway.
What?
John, how was your first week at the helm?
I'm sort of first mate.
But at the helm, doesn't that just mean at the front?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, I've been packing orders for the last 2 days and getting to know how it all works because previously I've been recruiting for Just Had Nick since late November. and been talking to suppliers at any one time. This is just a little like a side note thing. Yeah, really, people. I'm not deterring people doing this, but people send you messages of ideas you haven't thought of before, quite a lot, which is lovely. But at any one time, I'm sort of talking to 2 different suppliers and just trying to sort out costings and stuff like that. So when you see one go live, like Mark Selby today, I've been talking to Mark since Christmas. Mark Selby with Cactus Punch, Lychee, and Cactus Jack. I've been talking to, we're talking to him since December, and that's quite normal. About a month. We never tell. We don't tend to release anything until we know there's something in the post. So when somebody comes up with an idea, that's really great. But most of the time we've already thought of it, and most of the time I'm doing something else. But we'll still consider what we do. So what's it been like for the last 2 days? It's been really weird because I've worked in as an estate manager for 8 years, nearly. It would have been 8 years in April. I finished work on Tuesday. I threw my work clothes in the bin. I was going to put them in the washing, and my wife said,
"You didn't keep the shirt."
I can burn it still. There's still some to burn.
No. You've got to keep the shirt.
And yeah, so I sort of wandered into work on Wednesday morning, and everything changed. It's really, I'm still getting over it. It's still a bit odd. That
Yeah,
I now
I'll get that.
I'll get that. Yeah. So that's weird. What did you have for dinner? What did I have for dinner? I had some leftover chili that I made on Monday. And I put it in tortilla wraps, bit of sour cream, really hot chili sauce over the top.
Oh.
Cheese and lettuce.
I didn't actually, just went for it like that. And it was really nice. It was
Go have your cheese and lettuce in there as well.
I think the sour cream gets up your dairy, doesn't it? You're all right then.
I'm not a fan of sour cream though.
I like the sour cream.
Oh, big fan of sour cream.
Well, a lot of people call it sour cream, don't they? But it isn't actually sour cream.
No, it's soured. Yeah.
Soured cream, yeah.
Soured fresh cream.
That's not salad cream in Japanese.
No.
I
hate salad cream.
Sour.
Salad cream is the jizz of paupers.
Mayonnaise now. Mayonnaise is quite good on chili.
I had an idea the other day for a dip, because there's a delicious dip at Vape Fest that I have. Normally I'm so pissed out of my mind.
It's a sheep dip.
Well, it's always there, is it?
No, we go to a pub that I'm not going to release because we got that piece. And I always get chicken wings. I've had chicken wings 2 years in a row with like a chili dip, and it's great, especially when you're as wankered as I am. And I think I've worked out how to recreate it. I don't think it's that clever. I think it's just mayonnaise and hot sauce. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's a winner. Nothing wrong with that, son.
I think you've got to be careful, because if you have like a fish finger sandwich with mayonnaise, doesn't work, but a fish finger sandwich with salad cream does work.
Oh no, it doesn't.
No, I don't know. I'd quite happy to have it with mayonnaise.
Right, but what am I vaping tonight? Tonight I am vaping. This is going, Jamie.
What is that?
This is the Origin. This is the Origin tank.
So that's not the Nano, is it?
That is not the Nano.
Oh.
On top of my Whore flask, Poe, and a little bit of vinyl action going on.
Your
back
Poem Show flask.
My Poem Show, yeah. And it has got in it Bantha Mint, not Bantha Milk, Bantha Mint, which is a mix of that's a mix of Bantha Milk and Imperial Mint by Vape Swag. Jamie kindly sent me that at Christmas. He also sent me the same size one in Bantha Milk, but I've already pounded that. It's completely gone. We sold our last bottle of Bantha Milk off just had Nick this morning. We need more's on the way. I really like the fact that people are really liking Bantha Milk, because it is the best raspberry slush ever made. Yeah, I need to send this. This is going to Jamie Collier, the atomizer on the top. Craig kindly sent it to me, and I'm going to send it to Collier.
Jimmy's turn, eh?
Yeah. It's fantastic. Oh, I'll just hold that out for a second. Next.
It's the Dask.
I don't know how well anyone can see because my broadband's so shit here. But anyway. That is the Dacus flask, and it's got the Vapor Giant Nano on top. Full of raspberry.
It's not a nano.
Talking of, it's not a nano, right? I meant to do it ages ago. Anybody who's got a Vapor Giant Nano on our group and is extra large, first person to put a photo up of them holding it gets a free T-shirt. The same as the one I gave to John at Christmas.
Go for it. Yeah. It's not an extra large. You have to be an extra large in T-shirt.
Yeah, you need to be an extra large, and the Vapor Giant needs to be a nano.
Yeah,
it's my size.
I will check. I know the difference. So take a picture, a selfie of you holding it on something with your vapor flask. I already know somebody, hopefully they'll be watching, who's got a vapor flask nano. Take a picture of yourself holding it. You've got to be an extra large for the T-shirt bit.
Yes. So first person to post on Facebook, on our group, gets it.
I'd give away that Yee T-shirt, but I don't think anybody's small enough. I washed it.
I'd like to see somebody like Gus wearing that T-shirt.
Oh, I'd be lovely.
You should have sent it up to Gus.
Oh, I'd love to see him wearing anything.
I like to see him.
Or nothing, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got a bit excited when that photo went up of him before that wasn't actually him in the lycra.
It wasn't him. No.
Yeah,
a lot of people went, "Hey, look at Gus." Well, I know what Gus looks like, so I went, "Oh, that's not him."
It's not miles off.
Can I want to keep the image in my mind that it is, though? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Just for the vinegar strokes. Anyway,
Otherwise, it's a really weird wallpaper on my desktop.
Yeah. I'm going to have to move
you
it.
don't know him, you've made it weird.
Yeah,
the last thing I've got is a .mod Petri V2 on. Somebody's got their notifications on.
Someone's fucking messaging me and doing me a news out of. Turned it off now.
Right. On the RX200, and in that I've already wiped it off actually. I have got lychee punch.
Oh, tester, get you.
It is a tester, yeah. I'm really bad. My brain kicked back to the bollocks. Because two of the flavours that got added to just anecdote.co.uk tonight were yeah, I know my brain's gone. It's because I'm trying to look for something at the same time. Sorry, I will get my brain. Yeah, lychee punch. I was just making sure I was correct. I haven't tried before, but we really trusted Russell because we've got cactus punch up, and so we sent lychee punch in 3 milligram and cactus Jackie in 3 milligrams. So I'll try cactus Jackie later in the show. Stay tuned. But I've tried. This is lychee punch in the Petri V2 .mod Petri V2 on top of the RX200. I've got it at like, what is it? 0.24 at 100 watts.
Oof.
It's only 3 milligram.
82 milligram.
3.
Right.
Don't worry, I've got 12 down here to knock it out with. And it's fantastic, actually. As I would say, because we sell it, but it is. That's it. I just wanted to go. I had one vape mail this week, and it was from, and it wasn't really vape mail, but it was from Craig, which my neighbour, who I've never met before, knocked on the door with an Amazon package, and my wife came to the door holding an Amazon package, and I said, "Have you changed your Amazon address?" And she said, "No." "Have you?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Well, it says the Martin family on it." And so Shelley cut open the package and got out 2 aluminium mugs. And then she opened the second bit of the package. And there was a sack of 1,200 Yorkshire tea bags in there. 1,200. And it took me a little while to work out who it was because he admitted it. And Craig had sent me and my wife 1,200 tea bags and 2 mugs, and we're really chuffed.
The reason? Do you want to know the reason why I gave you? You know the reason why I gave you the metal mugs, don't you?
Why? Because I always drop stuff.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I thought I'm going to get you something that you can't prank. So it's kind of.
That was quite, I thought that's what it was. I didn't know how noticeable it was. Like, me and my wife are both terrible. We drop everything. We have a rule in our house, which is there is no blame for smashing stuff, but there is a damn good reason for it, which is we smash stuff all the time.
Yeah. So I thought, I don't know what I'll do.
Yeah, it was absolutely perfect. But I just wanted, on a personal note, to say that being part of this team is something else, because these three, if you're ever into something in your life, these three will be the most supportive fuckers you've ever met. They are incredibly kind and understanding and lovely. That was it.
Getting all slushy on us. You lovely boy. You lovely boy. We love you, John.
I think a bunch of twats, but there we go.
You've grown on us.
Anyway, Richard, how's your week been? What rice did you have for lunch? What did you have for dinner? And what are you vaping on?
Boring rice today. I had Mexican spicy, standard Uncle Ben's.
I thought that was one of the bear ones, the Mexican
It is, but then it's almost like Craig.
I know what it is. You didn't put crushed up Watsits on it this week.
No, but I did have. Do you remember bacon fries?
Yes.
Oh, they're horrible. Frazzles.
Yeah, frazzles.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
That might be a bit weird having bacon frazzles on a Mexican.
No.
Have a burp, Richard. You'll still taste them.
I had them second. I had them after the rice. But it was a bit nostalgic.
You could have used them as scoops.
What I want to get is a big pack of discos. Do you remember them?
Oh yeah, salt and vinegar.
Salt
They
and
take the roof of
vinegar.
your mouth off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want that burn and that sting.
They were savage.
So yeah, Mexican style rice. What were the other questions? Boring week. Nothing to report week wise. I forgot to make something up about my week. Oh, never mind. Nothing happened. That's it. What am I vaping on? Oh, what am I drinking? Ghost Ship. And after that, I'm having Sail and Anchor IPA.
No. Oh, Sail and Anchor. Oh, okay. Who's in Sail and
Fremantle?
Oh, definitely want a review of that. It's along the Ghost Ship. It's still ship related.
It's boat related, isn't it? Yeah, keeping it nautical. So they've got that, and don't forget to follow me and Rick on Untapped.
Yeah,
I posted on that tonight. I haven't been drinking much beer lately, but I posted on there tonight.
It's quite a good laugh, actually. It's quite nice nosing in on what the people are having.
Does somebody want to bump the Untapped thread in the Facebook group? If you go to the Facebook group, folks, which is facebook.com/group, is it //
The Ideal Home Show.
Yeah, go there, and there's a thread for Untapped. So if you want to put the details in, and then everybody else,
do a search and bump it.
Yeah.
Oh, who's first? We might have a winner for Vapor Giant.
We have.
The first person in was Eddie Woo-Wah.
No,
no.
He just missed. It was Stuart Drummond.
Hang on, no, we got Ronald Douglas. We got Eddie Woo-Wah. We got Mark Robson at 3 minutes. Oh, we got Stuart Drummond at 5 minutes as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like
on my feed it's Stuart Drummond.
What you did there, you announced the wrong Academy Award winner there, didn't you? And then you had to make.
I will say it's Stuart. Look at that. Stuart's cover photo on Facebook. It's quite a handsome shot.
Oh, where's Richard?
Yeah,
Richard was holding the camera.
Sorry, Eddie.
On Sunday.
Sorry, Eddie. Stuart got in there first. You were quick off the draw, Eddie, but Stuart got there first, I'm afraid. So, Stuart, drop me a message with your address, mate, and I'll send you that up.
Yeah. Sorry.
Good times. No, it's all good. Okay, so what am I vaping on? New stuff. Vaping on the Serpent RDTA.
They're going to rename it one day, aren't they? One of these atties. They can't keep calling it a Serpent, can they?
I think the way Watofo are thinking is anything that's single coil with a tank is now a serpent.
It's the new term for sub-tank, or no, of course not.
So they've done, like everyone else have done RDTA, but they put their own twist on it with a single coil.
I like that.
And just the right amount of airflow. And because it's single coil, because it's tiny, it's a reduced chamber, I think it's awesome. I genuinely think it's really, really nice. If you close everything down, you restrict everything, you don't need as much power. The flavor's still there, and it's really, really nice. I've not seen anyone else do a single coil one. I don't think.
There's a real isn't there a real lack of single coil latties out there at the moment? I mean,
yeah.
I don't even think there is a 24mm dripper that's a single coil.
No, I think it's a thing that needs to happen.
Definitely, you can stick a nice big one in there, can't you? And
has there been a good one since the Marquis?
Yeah,
that was dual.
Well, the Narda and one that Rick's got.
Yeah, Narda, yeah. No.
They're 22 though, aren't they? I'm talking 24mm latties.
Yeah, 24. I don't think there's been one, Rick. I think you've got a point.
Yeah.
The Triad might, the other one that might, and I'll check actually, and I don't think it does, is I don't know if the Neutron does or not. But
the thing is, even if it does, it's not intended like specifically.
Oh, someone said the Pharaoh tank. The Pharaoh tank.
The Pharaoh, yeah. But that's a very cloudy tank. Tank / dripper is a bit confusing.
Yeah. Shit name. That was the shittest name of the year.
Well,
such a bad name.
Yeah. Well, we're running out of good names clearly because the names are terrible.
You're fucking abysmal. Pharaoh. I don't even know what that's got to do with anything.
I've made it look really crazy, but actually when it's all stainless steel and stuff, it actually looks really, really nice as well.
No, I like it. On top of that, it looks good.
Yeah, blue O-ring for the win.
Yeah, I had to when I saw that in the bag. I had to crack it open. So that I think I genuinely really, really like it. Also, just in today, the Pico Resin version.
Oh.
I think it looks quite dapper. It's one of these things where the people selling it have to like itemize each one, A to Z, and you have to pick the one off a picture you want.
That's what makes it difficult to sell custom mods like that.
Yeah, because they're gonna be left with a few that just look like vomit.
Yeah,
but I sort of like that it's just greeny.
I like it. It's like almost.
There is. I like the Pico. I like them. There is one massive flaw with them though, and that is you can only put 22mm tanks on them.
Yeah, but that's you can say that for so many things. All these manufacturers need to wise up to the fact that people are using bigger stuff.
I think 24. This is the year of 24.
Like the Vapor Shark Flask 166 just came out. Still 22.
Oh, that's a bit daft.
All this time, that's like even with a 9-month delay. Even after they've done the 133 and it's 22, and people have complained.
You want a Dacus flask? Look at that. Oh, 50 on that. No worries.
Yeah, I'll just get one of them.
Yeah, get one of them. Have a word with Mike.
Yes, I really like the feel of the resin. It's not something I know anything about.
Is that shiny, Richard?
No.
Shiny.
It's got sort of an effect on it, but the actual feel is really like rubbery, matty feel.
So it's not saying you could polish to get shiny then.
I didn't have an original Pico, but I saw the popularity. It's a really nice size and feel. The board feels a bit underpowered. Rick, you agreed, didn't you?
I did, yeah. When I tried mine, I thought it was a few watts under what it says compared to an SX or a DNA. Yeah, but you just account for it and turn it up.
No, it'll shine on, but it's a bit tricky to do. But that's all resin, and
that's resin, is it?
Yeah, that's all resin. That is.
Why don't you use that?
Because I've actually gone and bent it.
Oh.
I thought that was being fixed, Craig.
I haven't got around to to getting in touch with Dave. But I don't mind, to be honest. It's kind of like it'll always be here. I'm never going to get rid of it. So all the time in the world, really.
It's stunning. I remember when they dropped them.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. So slightly underpowered. You agree, Rick?
Yes, I do. Yes, I think at least 2 or 3 watts under what it says it is.
Yeah, but a tidy little thing, you know, a little stealthy thing, and I think that's quite a pretty finish with the resin. And also from Craig, the Loch Ness.
Oh yeah, forgot about
Loch Ness, the real Loch Ness monster.
This is as good as you'll get to ever seen a Loch Ness monster.
Can you do it? Can you do it under over the bottom of the screen so it looks? You see the hump.
So we get an idea.
I want to see it. Go on, do a Loch Ness monster. Over we go. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. It's not very monster-like. I don't know anything. I haven't got round to learning anything about this mod, so I'm still at the first impression phase. I'm going to pick your brains, Craig, at some point.
Okay.
Get some stats and details, but first, the first impressions is I love the fact that it comes with a recessed and a normal top cap.
Yeah.
It looks great, like just slightly recessing it. I don't know why that has an effect on a tank, but slightly recessing it just gives it a real nice look.
Yeah, it just indicates it just that bit more, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Catch cups do make them. It snuggles the Atty, doesn't it? Snuggles.
Yeah, I really like it, and the fact it comes with a flat one, so you know you're not excluded, and it's so comfy to thumb fire.
It's really comfy to thumb. That's what killed Grandma, actually.
Oh, don't bring her up.
Did you find that, Craig, as well, or is that just my hand?
She's dead, so you're gonna have to bring her up.
Boom, boom.
You need a fuck ton of glue for mine hand.
Why is she a horse?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it is. It's really, really comfortable. It's one
Merry
of the most...
Christmas, Nan.
But it's not so much with the old with the finger.
No, I can't. You can't finger fire it. It's a thumb firer. Yeah, it's definitely a thumb firer. Yeah, for me.
But it's really comfy. Really like that. Really like the comfiness. And I think more mods need to do the battery door at the bottom because it just alleviates the whole wobble
The only
thing.
bit the only bit I have with it, and I think it's something they'll sort out, is just that slight wobble you get when you put it on a table. It's not quite got. It's just not quite flat enough or recessed enough to. It should be reset. That foot plate should be recessed, and the surround should be the lowest thing because then it'd stand perfectly no matter what you did. But the fact that the cap is proud a little bit.
And if you're playing with it in your hand, it's on a bit of a hair trigger, isn't it? The door. You can sort of literally just pop it. But I still think it's good though. Still think it's really good.
I mean, 70. I think it's either 70 or 80 quid. I think something like that. So it's not a lot of money, and it's dual 150 watt. Does all of the temp stuff and things like that. It's got a boost on there as well, and you can change the curve on it as well. I think.
I really like that it tells you the battery life when it's off.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself turning on a mod just to find out what the batteries are doing?
Yeah.
When it's off, you can still press it once and it tells you the battery life.
It's running back. It's using power to show you that. So when it's off, it's using power to show you what the battery level is.
If you press, when it's 5 clicked and it's off and locked, if you press it once, it doesn't start, but it does tell you the battery life.
Oh, okay.
Because these regulated mods are never off, are they?
No,
because they have to sense when you're.
Yeah,
when
you need a hard switch for them to be properly off, don't you?
Yeah, I think they do have a cut off at around about 3.2 where they just don't do anything anymore. They just die on their arse.
Yeah. But I am really enjoying using that mod, but I haven't really put it through its paces yet.
That's good.
But that's me. Craig, how's your week been? What do you have what are you having for tea? And how's your week been? What are you vaping? What are you having for tea?
why are you dressed like a farmer?
And why am I just like, war? I'm like Rick. Rick's doing his lumberjack. He's doing the trees. I'm doing the soil.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm all right.
Yeah, it's been an interesting week. We ended up spending most of the week just putting fires out, so it was kind of
That's what it's like as a firefighter.
It's better than a week of fitting smoke alarms, isn't it?
Yeah, but
you should have done my granddad though. Well, that's what got him fired, to be honest, from being in the fire service. Tries to fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He won't help you. He doesn't exist.
He won't. Even if he did exist, he won't help. Yeah, so I had a fun week. What I'm having for tea? Actually, I'm not cooking anything tonight. I've got a fresh loaf of bread and a big chunk of brie, and I'm just going to sit there and demolish the whole fucking lot.
Have you got anything to go with the brie, like a cheeky chutney or a pickle or something?
Straight fresh bread and brie.
That's what you want is some of those chili pickled onions. Oh, they're fucking amazing.
Oh no, you see, I just like that kind of after half a loaf, where you kind of get brie burps.
Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, I know what you mean. But hopefully you've got it on a plate. It should be creeping by about now. Just like
no, I've got it in the fridge. I don't mind it. I kind of cut it, and the bread's slightly warm, and I cut it quite thin. You see, as I put it.
All right. We'll let you off. That's it.
It kind of warms up as you go. What I've been vaping on all week, and the batteries are charging at the moment, but all week for the first time in nearly a year, I have been to work this week without an Origin, and I've been using the super tank all week on the Friday morning.
So you've got me saying, I didn't know, only just realised who it was that's done it, and it's you. He's got me saying, yeah.
I was just going to pull him up on that and say,
no, I've been doing it.
What's a year?
I've been saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been here 8 years.
Yeah.
So I've been saying it all week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it's not a word, Craig. It's yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's better.
Not that much better.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah. I've been using Origins. Now, I've used this all week.
All week.
I've been using the Super Tank Mini. I'm really liking this. Now, that means I've got to use pre-built coils, which means I have been using this week. I have mostly been using Tobacco Super Tank coils, 0.2 ohms.
Crikey!
But you can also use in there Aspire Evo coils. You can use the normal Aspire coils. You can use Triton coils.
Ooh.
Everything. So
how much is that retailing at?
25 quid.
Oh fuck me! You can nearly buy 2 of them for the price of the other.
Check out the Heracles coils when you run out.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, remind me. Well, I'm really liking it. It's just kind of it just works. It's straightforward, no fuss. So
you're not using that though. Look, there's no batteries in it. I can see.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, they're on charge. I did say yeah, they're on charge.
Okay.
The Origin's not out of rotation though.
No. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've still got 5 in the rotation. It's just that I've not used them for the week. So I've been fine. Origin breaks. What else have I been using? The other bits I've been using are I've got the other super tank on the top. The juice that I've got in that is Just Had Nick blueberry fluff from DB Liquids. All week I've been vaping that, and it's been great. The other bits I've got the other super tank mini on top of that. That's another one, John Luke. It's been
It's been what are we calling it? Pomade.
Yeah, Pomade.
Yeah,
I've got one of those.
It's pomade up.
With it's really good because it's like I can make food talk. If I go like that with my finger, I can make food talk.
Oh, that's rather good.
Hours of fun.
Hours of fun of him going, deal with it. That's all he says to me is deal with it. And in that, I've got what have I got in there? DB Liquids Gluttony in there. And the other bit that I've been using is the Aspire, using the Archon as well. And I've got the Goon on top, and I've got a new drip tip from Signature Tips.
Oh.
I've got a carbon fibre, great big massive watch.
They do make some nice stuff actually, Signature Tips, don't they?
Yeah, I've got a few of those actually. Got quite a few of those drip tips. The reason I got that is because I've got a carbon fibre Therion 166 on the way. So I'm just waiting for that to arrive. So that's coming over from Spain, I think. So because I couldn't find one over here in the UK, so I had to get one from Spain. And in that, I have been vaping actually one of the juices that I pick up. We'll talk about in a bit. But in that, I've got Steep House, the donut flavour one. I don't know if I'll tune in or not.
Steep House, eh? John, what do you think of that? Steep House.
Yeah, it's got a name. It's got Steep.
Shouldn't it be the aged house?
You could steep a house. You can't steep liquid, but you could steep a house.
Or you mean just like saturate a house in some sort of liquid?
We'd have to pour it, put the house in a lake, and then steep it. A solid in a liquid is what steeping is. So you'd have to steep the house in.
It might be a bit of it might not be a very nice taste, like saturated brickwork.
But I'll give it to him.
Would it infuse? Would it go into the water?
I think so. Go on, bricks are porous. Yeah, it could work.
Yeah.
I don't think it would impart. I don't think it would impart a great flavour.
A good lime mortar mix. Be all right.
It's the wallpaper taste though, just off wallpaper.
Yeah, or carpet adhesive.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah.
Or if they might have got some tea in the kitchen.
Somebody's asking if I squonk, which is just not going to happen. Paula, Team Paula. I'm in Team Paula. So, and the other bit, which Richard passed me on this, and I haven't had a play with it yet. I've just taken the wrapper off a second ago, which was I'm going to have a play with that this week, which is the Troll RTA. So I'm going to have a go with that.
Ooh.
Which is Waterfall.
Waterfall.
So with all of their labels and shit all over it. So
Actually, I've got one. Have I got one here? No, I've got the Freak Show.
Yeah. Other than that, just before we go to you, Rick, just very quickly, I just want to say thank you as well to Big for the drip tip. You sorted me a drip tip out. Where the fucking hell have I got to put that?
Yeah, I got one at the meet as well, I should say, for my recoil.
Oh, there you go. Believe it or not, I lost one. I lost a drip tip on somewhere. I don't know where I put it. So
I've lost a drip tip.
fucking goddamn it! Oh, there it is. I've got it on top of the hydrogen. So I got like a.
Oh, that looks good.
So I've got yellow on top of that. But I also want to say a thank you to the folks at Crystal Clouds as well. So, because I don't get a lot of shit. You know, people think we get tons and tons of stuff for free. It's like, you know, Rick occasionally does. John gets lots. You know,
fuck off.
And Richard gets.
I'm still down.
I don't get much.
Back off.
You don't get much. So, but yeah, I just want to say thank you to Crystal Clouds. They went and sorted me out with some bottles of juice. So yeah,
I'm still down on one broadband connection and a high-speed laptop. So if someone wants to send them over, I'll be up on the fucking deal. My laptop cost me 1,500 quid. I don't see how I'm up on the deal when people keep going, you get free stuff. Yeah, all right. All right, mate.
Yeah,
I don't need this laptop, you bellends. It's for the show.
Yeah, I was quite happy with the internet that I had before I started.
I was quite happy using my fucking phone.
Yeah, so it's kind of fuck you all. So yeah, that's it really. I think that's about it. Rick, is it you?
Yeah, it's me. What do you want to know?
I want to know what you had for tea. How's your week been? And what are you vaping on? I was going to do it like Vape Talk UK, but we just ended up sitting here in silence for 5 minutes while they worked out where they were.
We don't insult. We
They
don't.
pinched it. They pinched it. Do you see that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
They pinched ish. They pinched dinners. They pinched everything.
They just
you know, imitation is what is it? Greatest form of flattery.
They even pinched Craig's casual racism, but they deleted it before they posted it.
I don't even think it was very casual, was it?
I reckon Stuart will have a packet of rice for lunch next week.
I don't know. I don't want to hear him explain it.
Right, what did I have for dinner? Annie cooked Marks and Spencer's pepper burgers.
Ooh, lovely.
A bed of lettuce with some coleslaw.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Still doing the carb thing then?
Yes, apart from having a few treaty beers tonight, I'm on the Yeasty Boys beers. I've just had a porter as well by them.
Lovely.
Really good, that. I like that very much. So, yeah, that's what I had for dinner. Week at work. Oh, man. Mad week. You know, we're a small business. There's only me and Annie that run the business. only a fool like me would bring out our 510s on the Monday and then bring out the polishing tools a couple of days later.
Only a genius like you.
No, so I just ask, I'll put a thing on the site and hope everybody understands that there's a delay in getting orders out because we've just been swamped. I've got somebody coming in to help us as well tomorrow to try and clear the backlog tomorrow. So, but no, it's been good, really good though. Great reception from my 510s again, and the polishing rigs. People are enjoying those very much.
Just to speak for the three of us, the other three of us, because we've said this a few times in private in the last few weeks. We're awfully proud of you, Rick and Annie, getting these out and getting everything done. It's been awesome to watch. It really has been. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, it's been design process of all these new things I've got coming. There's more coming as well. It's all done way in advance. It doesn't just happen, as you know, John. It doesn't happen one week and then it's out the next. I've been doing this stuff from last year. You know. Yeah. Yours is designed from the ground up. Man.
It's just coming through now. So, but I'll try and keep the momentum going. And yeah, been an exciting week actually. I looked at a unit today, so I might be moving to a bigger place.
We both looked at a unit this week, didn't we?
Yes, you did as well, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I was choosing where the loo. We were choosing where the toilet went in the new Just Add Nick headquarters, and you'll be choosing where the toilet goes in the mod maker.
I've got a toilet. We've got it's a brand new done unit. It's got a lovely toilet and a sink.
Oh, toilet and a sink. That's how the other half live.
It's only small though. I mean, it's nearly 60 square meters. So
yeah, we're about the same.
We're working out of a tiny room now. We've got an office, and we're just the boxes I've got coming are just we're not gonna be able to open the door. So hopefully we can expand a bit and get someone to help us a bit more. Awesome. That's great, exciting stuff. I'm going to auction on the 20th. The place I like is going under the hammer.
This was always my bid, Rick, for auctions. This one.
They say none of this. They do say in the brochure, don't do winking or hold your card up.
So. All right, I hold my card up for the first bid, and then it's tapping.
Yeah. Well, I've never done it before, but I'm looking forward. It'll probably be filmed on Homes Under the Hammer because they always film these auctions. So, but it's not a home, so it might not feature in there. But...
Homies Under the Hammer.
Units Under the Hammer. Yeah, so that's my week. Yeah, exciting. Good stuff happening. Good stuff. Really good. What am I vaping on? Right, I'm a fan of the Goon 24, as you know. So I got a new one this week, a black one. And I've done a little mixy matchy.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, I just like them, you know. I still think this is my 24mm atomizer of choice.
Is that the tip that came with it?
It is actually, yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
I think it's £10 more retail on the black ones. I don't know if this is the tip that comes with it because I didn't. It's what I got sent with it, but it's much better than the old one anyway, than the original one. So yeah, I got a new Goon this week. What am I vaping in that? I am vaping. I dug out something that I haven't really had for a little while, and that's Dunford's. Jiggin.
The donut one.
Yeah, is it or is it yogurty?
I think it's like a donutty yogurt, isn't it? Oh,
yeah.
Really? Or a custardy donut, one of them.
But it's really come into its own now. I mean, I +1'd it about a few months ago. It's been sitting there, and I thought I'm going to get through some of these juices now. They're getting old, and it's great. It's really tasty. So I'm ripping on that on there. Again, another Goon on my Eddie May Evolver.
Oh, still beautiful.
Yeah, I love this mod. It's fucking beautiful, man. It's just does what it's got to do.
Eddie's quite handsome too.
He's a lovely man, that Eddie May. But yeah, I'm ripping on this on the Goon again. Happy days. Really like that. Yeah, and in that I've got Voodoo Brew. So just a normal Voodoo Brew. And finally, got another new Atty this week. Thank you, Tony Mason from True Mods. I got the Craigalay.
Oh fuck!
The Craigalay came because I've got a Squonker mod coming soon.
Hashtag not an order.
It's not an order. It's a Hadalay, yeah. But you know what? It's good. Sorry, Craig.
No, I agree completely. I think it's in the context of it of an atty. I think it is good, but I think given what the NARDA did, I will explain it again. Given what the NARDA did and how long the NARDA had been around, I would have hoped it would have been equally as good, given what they could have learned from what the NARDA did well. But it just had these flaws, which meant I think it's a good squonking atty. I think it's a very good squonking atty. I don't think it's as good as an order, but it's a very good squonking atty. But I don't like it as a dripper because it's just too shallow.
Well, I haven't had any problems with it flooding. I'm dripping in the top. I've got a single fused Clapton in there. And it's tasty. It's tasty. And although those air holes look small,
oh, that's a lot through, doesn't it?
There's plenty of air going through there. I mean, it's not. It doesn't rip like the Goon does. I've got it at, I think I had it at 45. No, I put it up to 50 watts and it was too much. I've got it at 41 watts now.
Yeah,
on a 0.2 build. But that's it's tasty.
Yeah, it's about as much as it'll take. I think that is. It's kind of. It's not going to take a lot more than that.
No, but I'm looking forward to getting my Squonker in the future and putting that on there. But that's all I'm vaping on this week. So, John, he's not even there.
Yeah, he's back.
Coming back. He's coming back.
Have you? What's happened with the LP, Rick? Is that shelved?
The LP. I know. What? Do you know what? I'm waiting for my Squonker, and I'm going to put the Squonk RDA in it, and I think it'll be brilliant.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
And I think I said it before, and I'll say it again. I said it before, I'll say it again. Goon LP. The people who've got them are expecting them to be like Goons, and they're not. They're a completely different atty. Flavors bang on point, but they don't rip like a Goon does. So if you're expecting to get an atty that's the same as a Goon for your mech, where you can stick a 0.1 build in it and rip on it, it's not that atty. It is a different beast, but it's brilliant in its own right, I think.
Yeah, Todd says he's come back in. What is it? Just logging back in to watch Craig admit how wrong he was. I'm not wrong. So, you know,
he is wrong, Mark.
I'm not.
He is wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Right.
Not wrong. Yeah. Anyway, what's next? Fucking hell, I've got any notes anyway.
Are we going news?
John's news.
News.
John's news. First off, guess what? It's just that thing.co.uk. We signed 2 new wholesalers or 2 new ranges this week. I'm not going to tell you what either of them are, but they're both signed, and they're both going to blow you away because they're both. I think they're both people you'd never expect to do concentrates. One of them is shipping on Monday, so hopefully we'll have it. Hopefully I'll be able to give you the proper teaser next Thursday. And I don't know whether the other shipping will be in the next 2 weeks. So expect a big build up because they're both, and we've got a shit ton coming from both of them. If you imagine we split every 1 litre into 10 mil, well, we've got 10 litres from one range, and we've got 10 litres from the other range. So we've got 20 litres, which is 2,000 10 mils. That we've got. Well, I'm so chuffed. One of them was dealt with at the end of I think it was Monday, and the other one was Tuesday, and they're both massive.
Yep.
And I'm so pleased. The Obies all know what they are, but they're wicked. Anyway, so that was teaser part 1.
One of them, everyone's going to go mental.
Yeah, you're really going to go mental.
I would definitely vouch for one of them because it's one I've tried, and I will vouch for it. It's fucking good, and John's tried it as well. I think Rick's tried it actually as well.
Yeah, I've tried both. We had this argument. We had this chat with the wholesalers just in the week. Just a quick one. This is just a thing, and I'm sure Rick's exactly the same. Nothing goes on Just That Nick that we haven't tried. Nothing ever. It doesn't. We 100% back them when we go for them. There was an inquiry earlier in the week from a maker about whether we put something on the site, and the answer is we haven't tried it. So the answer is no. Nothing goes on the site until we've tried it. Nothing ever. But anyway, two great ranges we've got coming up, and they're coming on. I'll definitely be able to tell you what one of them is next Thursday. I don't know if you covered this in the week I was away, but I just wanted to quickly, and I don't think anyone's got it in the news. There's a bit of confusion in the vaping world in the last fortnight. There was a trade and standards raid on a store or a couple of stores.
Yeah, Nottingham, I think.
Nottingham, I saw that. Yeah,
took away liquids. I really want to kind of put this out there because there seems to be a big confusion with a TPD related raid. It wasn't TPD. It's a really old piece of legislation, and what the legislation states is that something you can't advertise something as food that's not food.
Yep, 1989. It's a 1989 act, so it's been around for fucking,
That's literally it. So if you make a box and you write and you state that it's apple pie on it, and there's not an apple pie in it, they can take it away.
Yep.
I've got a bit on that coming up actually.
Oh, cool. Sorry, totally my fault. Mine being shit with running stuff, but. Anyway, I just want to say that wasn't TPD. A lot of people got confused, and it was posted all over social media about saying, "Oh, they're at it." They're not at it. That was trade and standards doing what trade and standards do.
Yeah. If it had been, with all the other juices that it got in there, if it had been something to do with like TPD, then I think they would have walked out with a bigger box. I think
there is lots of stuff going on in the background. I had a phone call from Gary Dibley earlier. I'm not going to go into it, but me and Gary had a chat about different things that are going on at trade standards, because trade standards are kind of collecting themselves. I will say that just that Nick have been talking to trade standards all the way through everything we've been doing. Just a quick tip for anybody who wants to write passive aggressive things on social media. Anyway,
basically the bottom line is we'll cover it with Richard's news, won't we? We'll cover it with.
And last but not by no means least, I'm probably going to brutalise the name, Jacek, who makes vape stands. I won some vape stands on SV about 3 weeks ago on a giveaway that Damien did, and they got posted today. And I've got some pictures. Oh, he asked me if I wanted anything laser etched on there. Did I want my name on there? And I said no, but I would like the Ideal Home Show logo on them. And here they are. These are the vape stands that Jacek's done with the Ideal Home Show on them. How fucking awesome is that?
Yeah, cool.
I may do a giveaway for the little one that you just saw at the front. If nice. People, that little one at the front there, that is rather awesome.
A mod stand.
It's a mod stand, yeah. The rest of that's a build stand and an Atty stand.
Well, there it is again.
I think I'm going to do a giveaway for that. So when it arrives, I'm going to do a giveaway for somebody. That's not even a vinyl. That is a handmade stand with laser etching on it. Yeah, I think I'll do a giveaway for that. Yeah,
that's lovely.
Somewhere for
very
everything.
nice.
Thank you very much, Jacek, and thank you very much, Damien, for doing the giveaway. And I'll tag him in the post. I do tag him in the post whenever I post something about it. When they arrive, I will. And if you fancy anything, get in contact with him. And,
I'll tell you what, just if he's out there, just or whatever, just post his group on the on our
and
wicked.
We'll have to smash it. They're wicked, and you can choose whatever you want to have on there. You can have your name, you can have whatever on there, and he'll stick it and laser it on the wood, which I think it looks really cool. I like the grain all the way through the Ideal Home Show.
Yeah.
I've just the reason that I went off air briefly for a minute back there was because I had to. There's a lamp in front of me now that's shining on a blind in front of me that's reflecting back on me, because when we started the show, it's all right, Craig. I'm not going to say what you think I'm going to say. Don't worry.
I was thinking that Shelley kind of knocked on the door and went, "John, have you stole my light bulb?"
I look like a witness. That is exactly what happened, but it was a text message. Right? me and my wife have a tradition of putting kisses at the end of text messages, right? Always. And it just said, "Did you take the light bulb out of my sewing room?" That was what it question mark. And I put, so sorry, there wasn't one in the lamp. And she put, you could have taken it from the landing. No kisses. I knew shit was getting serious.
No kisses? Oh
None.
my God, you're in trouble.
No, that's why I nipped off. I did it. I had to take a bulb straight out, red hot, out of an on fitting, and sort of juggled it upstairs to pop it in her sewing room. So I'm in less trouble now than I was.
This just goes to show how much we've been in hangouts that I actually know what was going to happen.
Yeah, I got in shit straight away. Yes, that's the end of John's news, including marital problems.
Light bulb gate.
Light bulb gate. Light bulb gate.
All right. First thing, and I'll drag Craig in on this. We went to Vape Meet, the Fusion Vape Lounge Meet in Nottingham. It wasn't technically in Nottingham, was it?
It was in Hucknall.
Huxley?
Hucknall.
Hucknall, that's right. Hucknall.
Yeah, lots of ginger people busking.
Yeah. Yeah. It was all right though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I was pleasantly surprised actually, because I thought, there's a lot of vendors, but turned up, and it's good having a venue where the number of people there really suits the.
There's a lot of benders there, were there?
20.
There's a lot of benders in Hucknall.
Lot of vendors.
Oh, vendors. I thought you said benders.
If anybody's offended, please see the intro.
We've got nothing against benders.
Or vendors.
All vendors.
Yeah.
No,
Or Mick.
Yeah, it was. It was the perfect size venue.
Yeah, gingers have got no soul, but that's a different story altogether.
They do have a soul.
Pisses me off.
So, yeah, but it was really good. It was like we turned up, didn't we, Richard? And there was like 3 kids hanging around outside, and they went, "It's up there," and then
Yeah.
and we went in, and it was packed, absolutely packed, wasn't it? So
it was the perfect, like you say, the perfect size for the size of meat it was. It fitted in, the 20 small stalls. Was there about 100 people in there at any given time, something like that?
Yeah,
it was perfect and a really nice vibe. And everyone was connected. There was a semi sort of local feel, wasn't there, to the meet?
Yeah,
everyone was from that county. Everyone had done business. It was a really nice feel to it.
Yeah, and everybody was chatty, and Torchy was there, which is always a bonus as well. So that was kind of
got some cheeky VC5s.
Yeah, some 650s. Yeah, so.
Yeah, which it's good. It's the best thing about that is no postage. It's bargain, isn't it? I always get some batteries at a meet.
2 for a tenner as well. I mean, it was like.
Quick question. I think I'm correct in this. Torchy doesn't vape, does it?
I don't know if he does. I don't know. I don't think he does. I think he just.
Great question. Great question. I don't think he does. Because he was doing torch batteries before vaping.
Yeah. Torchy, the battery boy. Yeah, I don't think he vapes.
So
it's a really nice guy though. We had a chat with him, didn't we?
Yeah, did and I think he did well. So.
And I suppose the most important thing was all the vendors were really pleased with how it went.
Yeah.
And then they're now going to be doing it quarterly, aren't they?
I think so. Yeah, they got we got chatting with the guys from Suburban magazine. We should say on here really what they were planning, shouldn't we, Richard?
No, because we haven't run it past Rick and John.
But if you think it's okay, then we do.
Yeah, I'm all right with it. What?
Famous last words.
Yeah, there you go. Because they were thinking about asking us to do a thing between the 4 of us.
Yeah, a monthly segment. Ask the Omies.
I'll be up for that.
Yeah, go for it.
I think it'd be really good fun.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
So we're in talks.
We've been in Subbo magazine before, haven't we?
Yeah, in talks to do with that, and we'll sort it out between us. But they're good guys. And it's going to be quarterly. I think it's a really nice vibe. It must be an amazing shop when it's normally just in normal operation. Pool tables, sofas everywhere, coffee, proper coffee machine. It must be a cool vapor lounge.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like it is an old town hall with the old stone stairs all the way up to the top as well. So There was some, I mean, there were some fun bits with the guy on the microphone who was just basically, I don't know.
Who's that? Dave Dawn?
No, we didn't see Dave,
He
unfortunately.
didn't get up and tell us out to thank NNA this time, then.
No, we didn't have any. No, there was one. Who's the guy who goes around with who does the thing with Dave occasionally?
Vapor Trail guy.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
He was
We
there.
had this before. We didn't know his name before.
yeah. So
That
Sorry.
bloke.
yeah, so he was.
But it was good though. It was good.
So yeah, I was really pleased with it. And the best bit was the breakfast over the road.
Oh,
Fucking hell. If anybody goes, just go to, there's a little like
the Huxnall Cafe.
yeah, and go there, and it was brilliant. They really everything was done fresh, and it was burnt to within an inch of its life, which is the way it should be done.
It
So
was.
Lovely.
Yeah,
It was
lovely.
really good.
Really crispy bacon, really well done sausages as well. It's really good. Yeah, and I had black pudding, and I tried to convince the woman that worked there that black pudding was the way forward, but she wasn't having any of it. So
We bumped into a juice maker there, Steep House, and there's a picture, Rick, in the folder, I believe. They have they're doing the bigger bottles, which are like this, where you drop some concentrate in.
Oh, very good.
But they're also doing the properly TPD compliant 10ml bottles, and they've come up with a really novel way of getting all the legislation on there. So if Rick's got it there, so the actual label peels out and can be put back again with all the gubbins on. I had not seen that before, not really seen a solution to this problem yet. But I thought that was really good. We like that, Craig, didn't we?
we did, yeah.
Isn't it stupid though? Look, they make you use 10ml bottles, and then they expect you to print a fucking book on them.
Well, you don't. Well, there's the legal bit, and then you don't have to. If you've got no chance of a nut, because there's a bit of a nut thing on there, isn't there? You don't need that if there's nothing. If it's not good anyway.
But it allows them to keep their brand on there to a certain size.
Yeah, totally.
Really nice.
All the TPD compliant 15ml nicotine that comes with just anecdote.co.uk's liquids is all got the gubbins on it.
Yes, yeah.
But it's nice being able to read it without having to
Totally. Yeah, I really like the idea of it. It's great.
magnifying glass, which is always nice. Because I can't read shit. I can't read most of the stuff. I look at the bottom of that label and I can't read the text on the bottom of that. Fucking, I've got a cat and else chance.
Have you had a go on it though, Craig? You bought me some juice.
Yeah, because it kind of he went, oh, do you want? I went, I'll have a bottle of that, and then I went, oh, I'll have another one. He went, you get 3 for 20 quid or something, and then he went, I'll throw you another one in for free. So Richard ended up getting 2 bottles, and I got 2 bottles. Yeah, I've tried the donut. I've tried the donut one quite a bit actually, and I quite like that. I've only tried a little bit of the cereal one. It's got that kind of throat it to it, which is a little bit sharp, but it's all right. So I like the donut one.
I've had a bang on the Steep House Dream, and that's sort of like strawberries and cream, but it's good. It's really nice. So so those are nice guys.
Just because we're lovely like that, the Vapor Trails guy is Marco.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Marco. We didn't say hello or anything. But...
Yeah, but no, he was there. He was there. Everyone was there. Anyone that's anyone.
Yeah.
And then next thing, so that we thought that was good, and they were nice guys, and their juice, from what I've had to go on so far, is nice as well. I was going to say as well a very quick thank you to Bryn, who did a giveaway on the Facebook page. It was a bunch of Mrs. Lords, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that was Reese.
That wasn't Bryn.
Oh, Reese.
Yeah,
No,
Reese Evans.
Yeah, Reese. My bad.
Yeah, it's somebody with a Y in the first name.
It's a shitly spelt name.
Yeah, just spell it R-E-E-S instead. I'll do it.
So thanks to Reese on Facebook for doing a little giveaway. I thought that was really cool. Next week, I'm going to do one as well, for including Rick's new mod cleaning or atomizer cleaning tool.
Polishing rig.
Yeah.
Polishing rig. That's why we called the show, for crying out loud. We called the show
in the
Jiggin in the Riggin.
That's right. That's what I said. So I'm going to be throwing that in with some other goodies on Facebook, and the week after that will be the T-shirt selfie giveaway. So loads of giveaways coming up on the Facebook. So get yourself a T-shirt and get yourself on the Facebook group.
Get yourself joined.
You have been warned. That's your last warning.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as John has already sort of mentioned a bit before, the Nottingham Trading Standards, and there's a picture for this as well, Rick, I believe.
I'm sorry for stepping on your...
No, it's quite good because it's building upon that. This was sort of the email that went round about it. Nottingham Trading Standards raided. I don't know if raid is the right word. Inspected and then seized several items from a vape shop in Nottingham, simply for looking and appearing like food.
Yep.
If you look at the list there, Pancake Man, King Crisples, Just Jam, Ice Cream, Mr. Blintz, Jam Monster, Granny's Pie, and French Dude all feature a graphic of the food item that they taste like.
I will say it's also in a box.
Yeah.
I sort of have a problem with this. I do.
Do you?
It's contentious. It is.
I do because although it might not be a food item, it does taste like food. Some of these things, don't you think? I mean,
that's not the legislation that they're doing it under.
I was just trying to think, and I know my mind thinks in weird ways. But if you called a cat shit scooper to empty like a litter tray, and you called it the hot dog, and there was a picture of a hot dog on the outside of the box, they take it away because you can't sell it because it looked like a hot dog in a box. You can't sell it.
But that shit scooper won't taste like a hot dog. Whereas
totally agree, but that's not what the legislation said.
Yeah, but this juice does taste like what it says it is.
This comes back to what we sort of said before, Rick, where the law is an ass, but it is the law, and the lawmakers are going to uphold it, aren't they?
I think the real problem and the thing that disturbs me the most is a lot of it is open to interpretation by the officers. And
I don't think it was in this case. They had a tick list of things that they had to go down, and I think another post where it's got about 7 or 8 different steps that something has to be in order for it to fall underneath that legislation, and it filled every single category up of something that was breaking the law in that instance. It was a combination of lots and lots of different things. It wasn't purely just a taste thing or a looks like thing. It broke 8 separate things on the list.
I mean, because obviously we're all vaping juice that tastes. You might just vape apple juice. It's clearly not an apple, and it's clearly not apple juice, but it tastes like apple. So that doesn't. Are you saying that doesn't fall into it unless it's got a picture of an apple on the side of it?
If it had a picture of an apple and it was called something apples, then.
And it had these other 6 reasons. I'm just looking.
And it was in a box.
Yeah.
All of these were boxed, so you can't actually see what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't see that it's a bottle of liquid.
You can't see that it's not an apple.
Yeah.
It is totally stupid, Rick. I agree with you, but they are the rules. If it was outside and it said apple
I'm
liquid,
completely with it when it comes to things like you might say there's wine gums, or there's these the juicification type juices that are blatantly ripping off sweets.
My cat litter thing failed. All right, if it was an apple scented rubber, like for rubbing out things, in a box, and it said apple, it said juicy apple on the outside of the box, they could take it away in case somebody ate a rubber.
Yeah, and it would taste of apple. Well, it'd taste a bit of rubber.
It'd taste a bit of rubber and a bit of apple, but that is the problem.
The reason I have no sympathy in this particular case is several of these things have already been seized in that area 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And
the McDonald's apple
that.
pie one was absolutely begging for it.
So
it was shaped exactly like the original box.
When I went in Pro Vapes this week for my weekly coffee in the vape shop, they've put stickers on. Is this going to stop it? They put stickers on their bottles that say this is not a food item, this is an electronic cigarette juice or something like that. Is that
Apparently removing the box is enough.
Yeah. Can I just? I'll tell you what it's got down here as the list of things. It
Go
says,
for it. Yeah.
It says blah 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 blah, and it says, but have a form, odor, color, appearance, packaging, labeling, volume, or size which is likely to cause persons, particularly children, to mistake them for a food, and to put them in their mouths or suck on them or swallow them, with the result that they may suffer death or personal injury. So it's form, odor, color, appearance, packaging, labeling, volume, or size. That's the 8 things that, and it went all 8.
It does fail, and how many of those are killed off by the box being not there? A lot.
Yes, because you can see it's a bottle of liquid, and it can actually, and you can see.
Yeah, but food stuff can be a bottle of juice to drink.
No, it can, but it's got, it's like the old cigarettes thing, the candy cigarettes type thing. There's something, it's.
I think we agree. Rick, it's the lowest common denominator. It's the thing of you're aiming at the people. When there's, I've used this example so many times. When there's an ornate fountain, it says, "Please don't throw coins in the fountain." You think, "What fuckwit's throwing?" And then you look, and there's some fucking ape with highlights in his hair and a pair of fucking dungarees on, going, throwing money in. That it's aimed at that penis who does that.
I just don't think there's any. I just don't think there's any issue with this. If there's an issue with kids getting hold of this juice, it isn't because of the shop selling those juices to an adult. It's because of bad parenting.
It's the legislation. You're preaching to the choir. It's the legislation. Yeah. That's all it is they've got the 1989 law that says this is what it is. As a shop, this is the shop that goes around which says the TPD isn't the only thing that you should be worrying about. You should be looking at all legislation.
I just think if you've got things like you've got these lovely bright coloured Sillet Bang, lime and grime or whatever.
But it's not in a box.
It's in a bottle though that the kid could drink out of.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like it could be it doesn't look like it could be a lemon.
Well, it smells quite nice. They might think it's cordial.
No, but it says on here, particularly children. That's the aim, is if they see a nice candy, take French Dude, for instance. You open it up and you get a key ring and a badge in it. Seriously, how many vapors?
Kid knows what French Dude is. I don't even know what French Dude is. No. That's not saying I'm an apple pie.
But if we go back to the worst example, the one that they took up that got taken a couple of months ago, Rick, which was the exact packaging of McDonald's apple pie. So that
that's fair game, mate. Fucking throw the book at them.
Bottle in the top, and it had the same writing as McDonald's on there, same font, everything. Then they're getting them under the same legislation.
I completely think things like that. I've seen there's a juice called Fantasia, which is a Fanta bottle.
Yeah, that's meant.
And it's a great tasting juice, but that sort of thing should be gone.
Do you remember? I did a liquid on the show that I quite liked, and I peeled all the label off. I threw the packaging away and wouldn't even tell anyone what it was because I can now because I fucking got rid of it. There was I can't remember what they called it, but quick. It was quick, and it was exactly the same font as Nesquik. It was in a circular box, and the font on the outside was exactly the same. Everything, and it was called Quick. A kid would put that in milk and drink it. Definitely.
Yeah.
The law is an ass, but it's clear as day.
Yes.
Don't fuck about it.
It's out there. It's been there since 1989. The other thing is as well, when it comes to things like the Nesquik or Fantasia or the McDonald's thing, there's another set of laws for that, and that's to do with copyright and trademark and patents. Now that's a totally separate thing that that they run up against.
I will say the one thing that's I heard from it was basically a vendor who sort of implied, "Oh, don't worry about it because they won't be able to sue you because you get a cease and desist." Do you know how much it costs to send a letter through a solicitor to answer the letter that they sent you?
Yeah,
it's about 160 quid. So
you've already been fined there straight away.
If they do you 4 letters, it don't matter. They've got a barrister on a retainer. It don't matter if he writes you 4 letters, and you've got to reply to all 4.
Yeah,
That's enough.
And there's a chance that you're going to have to do such things as destroying all of your stock, destroying any artwork. You're going to have to.
You have to prove you've destroyed it as well.
And you've got all of the orders, which are probably going to be sitting there waiting to go out there. Have all got to be destroyed.
So bottom line, the moral of the story is, if you're going to make juices, don't be a bit creative with the names. I suppose like companies like Wick Liquor that would have names, just simple labeling, Boulevard, Contra, whatever. They're nothing to do with food, are they?
You could sit here and name everything in front of me, like Raspberry Mint. That's nothing. Cactus Punch, nothing. Slime, it's nothing. You know, you could just name them over and over again.
I think it's also the point here is that it's up to vendors to know the law in general. You know,
don't technical.
And just don't think that, you know, you're just untouchable and blame it all on the TPD and all of this kind of stuff. You've actually got a whole raft of legislation that's in there, consumer legislation, which you need to be up on, and that's the bit that's I think is going to catch people out, because now the trading standards have got two reasons to go around. One of them is that old legislation, and another one is to do with the TPD. So now it's bringing it to the fore, and now they're starting to check up. So we're going to see this more and more, because they've got many reasons to go now, not just one. So,
and just to move, but the last thing before we shift this topic, what I said a year ago, your local trading standards officer, you are better off asking him to pop round than you are of him coming round.
Yeah.
He'll look through you for an informal chat. You're way better off like that.
Yeah, invite them, get the kettle on, make a really good cup of tea.
Yeah, get him to have a look what he thinks.
Yeah. Anyway,
Craig, what's your news?
All right, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to Vapor Jacks for the lift back the other day, because it was fucking awful weather as well, and catching 2 trains would have been a pain in the ass. So, yeah, thanks for that. Rob Vincent giveaway, and also a big thank you to Gareth Ricicles. He has a Council of Vapor Wraith, which is a mod and an Atty. I think it's quite a nice little setup. There's a picture, I think, in a folder there somewhere. Is the Rick, I think?
There is. Yeah,
there is. I think I called it Rob or Vincent.
It's a very small one though, but I'll share it anyway.
Give it a Control plus.
Wrong button.
Oh, there we go.
That's small.
Very, very small. He has a Council of Vapor Wraith. It got it. Minute that.
Can't mate, it's Tom.
Here we go. Hey, look at that. Originally, Gareth Ricicles passed it on to him and said if he didn't like it, then he can do whatever he likes with it. And Rob thought, I know, I'll do a giveaway on iOS.
Hey.
Nice.
So, so I think what I'm going to really throw out.
That's Squonker.
It is a Squonker, yeah.
I can see a little cutout there. Yeah.
Seen that? Craig's doing a bit of Squonky news again.
Squonk news.
Right.
I might have a little bit of Squonk news actually in a minute.
What I'll do is I'll throw a thread up later looking for ideas for giveaways, and the best idea for a giveaway gets the prize.
A good idea. And now that'll roll, because he might even use the idea.
Bingo. And it means we get lots of new ideas for doing it. And so the best idea for a giveaway gets that as a prize. There you go.
Perfect.
So I will start a thread up in a minute when I've done my news.
Good work.
Next up, I've got a thread I've got some folder for Sean, I think.
Which Sean?
Which is Sean Thompson from Derby Vapors, and also from Herbal Tides. He works at Herbal Tides. He made a throwaway comment about putting up some reviews or saying something. And a long time ago, he did some comedy.
Yeah.
I think he's funny, Sean.
He's brilliant. He's a really, really nice guy as well. He's really, really nice. So I started a thread up saying Sean does reviews, and he will tell you what he really thinks of it. So first up, we've got it looks like a K-Fun 4 with a
K-Fun 5.
K-Fun 5, that looks like to me.
Yeah, 5, you're right. Yeah, the 4 was the one with shit. On a C1D2 or a C2D1, I can't remember.
RJD2.
Yeah, the one I don't like, the squashed flask.
With a picture, and Sean's review was, this looks like something you will get out of a grabber machine at Loch Ness, but one of the ones where you win every time, £2 a go. So that's his first one. The next one was, I think, James Blythe, which is James put his, I think they're the Lucas, are they? I think. Or the
Yes,
Loch-
Lucas. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's one of those little gust strippers, isn't it? One of those little 5mm ones. Vape.
They're Hellfire Reapers.
Oh, could be.
I've got a Hellfire, a little Fury one actually. It might be one of
I
those.
think they're Reapers. I think.
Yeah. So Sean's review said that these are without doubt the second grimmest thing I have seen. These must be in the same aisle as the Franken skull at the Early Learning Centre.
Spot on.
So, which I quite liked. James loved it. And the last one is, we all know what this one is. This one's an artisan.
It is an artisan.
Christopher Dalglish Haynes artisan, which says, you should have had a wander around and look for
No, it doesn't. It said you should have had a wonder.
Oh, a wonder.
He spelt it wrong.
Yeah, but he's sure.
A wonder.
A wonder round.
Fish
But
call.
I'd just like to point out that, Sean has seen quite a few artisans in the flesh as well. So
I'm just being mean.
Yeah, the winky face at the end is the key to that particular statement from Sean. So, yeah.
And I love Christopher Dalglish Haynes because he uses a Vapor Giant Nano and he vapes raspberry mint, so he's a fucking legend.
And it's an artisan. For the
And it's an
word.
artisan.
And people shouldn't have really been putting their best setups on there.
Oh,
No,
that was funny. There were some cracking setups up there.
Yeah, you got to do your best one just so he can launch at it. He
No,
called
I
it.
want the shit ones. I want the shit ones.
No, he was when he did like the Carlos Creations Delta, and he went, "That looks like a posh Kanga." It was brilliant. So yeah, just big thank you to Sean. James, I am going to send you some vinyls. I have got your address, so you are Sean.
Who's that? Blythe?
James Blythe. Yeah.
Oh, vinyls for days. Loved, man.
Yeah. So I will sort you out. Next up, Eden Mods are doing something. It's going to be around about Vape Fest. That's that.
That's that. Next bit.
Yeah.
Once they've got a name, maybe.
Yeah. Once they've got a name, yeah. We can't do anything until I've got a name. KH.
I got a name for it.
Subtank.
Atlantis. Next.
Next. The KHW mods. I saw this. Somebody added me into a group. I can't say the name of the group. Yes, I can actually. It's called Elite Squonkers. Why have you invited me to a place that's like purgatory for me? It's kind of.
What is that?
What's that got to do with squonking?
No, but somebody put it up there, and I went and had a look at their website, and I stumbled across this little tank that they do, and I thought that's quite nice, except for the pin at the bottom.
I was going to say, except for the
What's that negative pin so far? Positive pin.
that was exactly what drew my eye. I was like, what the fuck? Recess pin.
That little pin at the bottom. So, but they've done. This is by KHW, and it's called the Devoir. I think it is E tank, 5 milliliters. It's not a rebuildable tank.
Oh my god! Look at that fucking drip tip on that thing.
It's a fucking monster, that, isn't it?
Come on, man. This is 5 years ago. You might have a tip like that. Have you?
It's like having a second head.
I was going to go for tampon applicator.
Yeah.
It's Europeans and drip tips. I think Christian's got the hang of it now because he only
got an anal probe on the end of it.
It's a mix between the tank. For me, it's a mix between the Origin and a Rose with the dimples.
It does. Those dimples look Eden-like, don't they?
Yeah, very Eden-like. Yeah.
But it's got. It says it's not a rebuildable tank. It takes stock Ego 1 coils, CL or CLR, made by Joy Tech. Ego 1 coils are 0.5 or 1 ohm coils. The tank has adjustable airflow with 8 holes, allowing for a wide variety of adjustments. It'll do mouth to lung and direct lung hits. 5 milliliter real capacity, 22 millimeter, 40 millimeters high. So it's quite short, actually, 40 millimeters. I'll put a link in the group to it, and the price for it is €47.
Oh, how come that's on a Pico that's got Vape Air written on it? Look.
I think they brand them like the.
Yeah, I think they're depending on the shop. They just brand.
If you buy enough of them, then you get to put your own. Yeah. Put what you like on them. So, but €47, which how much is that in UK pounds these days?
40 quid, really?
Yeah, 40 something quid.
There's not much difference now.
Really good. We're close on time actually, so I'm not going to do the next one. I'll leave that one, but I will do the follow up to. I put something out there where I was trying to remember the name of what the predecessor to the RX200 was for the design, the shape. of the RX200, and I found a couple of pictures. A big thank you to Edward Steindler for throwing me the name in chat. I missed it during the show last week, which is the Tartos by Vapor Colonist. They haven't done anything since, but this was the original design of the Tartos. Now,
I've never seen this before.
You mentioned this last week, didn't you?
Yeah, and I thought I'd get a picture for you to show you what it actually looks like. Now, this is 2 years ago. The next picture,
nothing like pairing your batteries, isn't it?
Yeah, so I was going to say. I like purple, I like green, I like red. Well, don't put more than the same. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So So this was 2 years ago. I put a picture up as well of the prototype.
This is a parallel mod though.
Yeah, but the shape is what I was on
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
That's the point. That shape.
Did Mark review one back in the day?
Oh, I don't think
No,
it did.
you can't.
No. There weren't many reviews.
It rings a bell. It does ring a bell.
It's an interesting mod. I'd like it. I'd like one.
Yeah, I mean, Edward's got one, and it's very, very nice and very comfortable. But it is pretty much the.
There's some
I
proper
even like.
machining on it.
I
Isn't
even
it?
like the adjusters on the batteries as well. 3 adjusters.
Yeah.
God damn it! Who's showing off the clone love? Damn it!
You?
Was I? Where?
No, I'm only kidding.
And I'm like, damn it!
There's a plastic one.
I've hidden them all, Richard. You should know by now. That's the prototype that they did. So that was the idea behind doing the 3 batteries in it. So now that image was posted on their Facebook group 2 years tomorrow exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought
that mod would do good business now.
it was really nice.
I think so. Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with having parallel. I prefer it, in fact. Parallel batteries that you can really go low on.
So yeah, so we did that one. Next up, I just wanted to. I don't know how many people have seen it out, you guys, but did anybody watch Plumes on Monday night?
No, I never watched that rubbish.
No, I don't watch that shit.
Okay, watch Plumes on Monday night, because there was something that we'll come back to it next week. I'll leave it in the notes, but watch Plumes that's just gone this week. There was a big bit on Sean and vaping and real life and all that kind of stuff.
You can touch on it. I can't say it's all right.
Well, it's a few people who've watched Plumes kind of know, Sean's interest in vaping kind of comes and goes. And I just wanted to back Sean up really on this, because, there are a few people who've made comments underneath and kind of having a go and saying, oh, it's, you kind of do, you're not treating us properly by doing this. There's, it was kind of like one of those things where it's kind of like people have got this self-entitlement that Sean has to go and behave a particular way or feel a certain way overdoing the show. And I thought that's a bit out of order, really. It's we've done now 70 shows. To give you an idea, Plumes have done 160 shows. Okay, they've only missed 2 weeks. That's all they've missed. They've done 150. I think they did 100 shows before they even missed 1 week, and that's between all of them.
They had a Christmas break, didn't they? I think
they had a Christmas. I think it was it was a birthday one, and then they had a Christmas one. Yeah. There are only 2 shows that did it. Give them a break, for Christ's sake. That's fucking incredible.
And anyone that's perplexed by that mentality, I would just say, come and see me in 2 years.
Yeah, but the thing is,
see if you still love vaping as much.
They do that show. They don't get paid to do that show. No. They've done it off their own back. Until you've done as much as they've done, you've got no room to say that they have to do anything.
Yeah. They can do it
just walk a mile in their shoes. You'll be a mile away and you'll have their shoes.
And you have their shoes, yeah.
And you'll also be a mile away from them hitting you. So it's kind of... But I also get Sean's point of view, and I think Angsty touched on it a little bit, and Mass gets affected by it as well. They've got families. They've got other halves. I'm in a fairly, I'd say privileged position doing a show, in the fact that I can be here without having to explain myself to anybody, whereas Richard and John and Rick have all got family.
We've all taken time off when we wanted to. We're like, because we've all from the start. That was how we did it, and they've done it a totally different way, and they're always there. Whereas if I fuck off on holiday, I'll fuck off on holiday. And
I even came on when I was on holiday.
That is totally true. But when Craig's had a match,
I'm off for 2 weeks. I'm off for a chess match in 2 weeks, so it's gone.
It's fine. That's just what we do. But yeah, fuck off. They're not pay them and then fucking moan.
But the other thing is as well to do with these phases that people go through with vaping, and the fact that some weeks, or some months, or even longer periods of time, people dislike it and people like it. The further you get into it, it gets really bent out of shape very quickly. Vaping does. And
not me. I just don't take it all that seriously.
I think you'll soon find, John. I mean, I feel like it's sometimes that I'm just so immersed in vaping, I sometimes get sick of it.
I've done it.
I work with it.
I've sat and I talk.
But when you work vape and you do a show as well, and it's just like there's no time for anything else, you can get a little bit fed up with it. I mean, doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing it. But probably so many times you can answer the same question before you get a bit fed up with answering the same question.
I dropped SV for that. I did 2 years of that, and I was 2 years on that, year on this, and doing other stuff in the background, and then that was my limit, and I went a little bit less. Right, I think we are going to move on because you're right. That's a very long subject.
Yeah, so he's kind of like
I've gone back to smoking.
Yeah, fucking need to Benson's. They're fucking
since we started the show.
Yeah, but as much as we take the piss out of plumes, yes, Sean, we do support you, mate. And whatever you decide to do, then you do it. You've got to answer to nobody but yourself. That's it. So right, and the last one, I'm not going to touch on it because we haven't got enough time. So Rick, I'm going to put the kettle on and get some brie.
Me, okay. I haven't got a great deal. I've got a couple of people I want to give shouts to this week. I had a lovely message from a guy called Gareth Clark. And he picked me right up on a Monday, and he said that, what did he say? I can't remember now, but it was words along the lines of,
got him through a tough bit.
He bought some modding stuff. We gave him a vinyl. He found the show, and he's been watching it since. And he referred to the Omis as his pain relief. He's going into surgery. He's in a wheelchair. He's got surgery and stuff, and we've helped him. And he just rang. He messaged me to thank me for doing the show, and it was like, just really touched me. So I'd like to give a big shout to Gareth Clark.
And Rick shared it with all of us, and you're the kind of bloke we do it for, mate. Exactly
the person we do it
Thanks
for.
for watching, mate.
Yeah.
Well, there's another person as well who also picks me up sometimes. And it's his birthday today, and that's Ronnie Douglas. So I want to say happy birthday to Ronnie Douglas.
Happy birthday, Ronnie.
To Ronnie.
Another fan of the show. In fact, his son, I think I've said about it before. His son watches the show, and he thinks I look like Gandalf. And he's made up when I say anything like Gandalf. So for Ronnie, for your son, you shall not pass. There you go.
Hey.
He'll watch that in the morning, and it'll make his day. So that's cool. Right, next bit of news. It's going to be super quick. I'm just going to tempt everybody with this little beauty. Look.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we get. Right, next. I've got a bit of news.
You didn't squeeze it. You didn't squeeze it.
Oh, look. Yeah, look. I'll take the tube out. Look. Hold
Thanks,
that.
Steve. Watch it.
Read it. Hold that. Look, it doesn't go back in.
Oh.
That's it. Right, yeah.
That's almost enough to tempt me back. That's almost enough to tempt me back.
No, there's a little bit for 2 weeks. Right, 4 volts to the pocket we've had this week.
Oh, I missed them.
There's nothing major. It's a usual thing. Bloke puts a battery in his pocket and it explodes. There's a video. There's a few videos on it, but let me share the page. Caught on cam. I don't know. We cover these things all the time, don't we? The video probably won't even let me try and full screen it.
Oh, no, you've done it. Yeah, it's there.
It's there. Okay.
You know, I've an advert when you hit this now, aren't you? It's going to be for some American insurance company.
Yeah, right. Fuck off then. Okay, good. Yeah. Anyway, well, Calgary man puts a battery in his pocket, touches his keys, and it explodes, and it's on CCTV. So go and have a look for it. It's amusing. Prat.
Twat.
You fucking idiot. You know better. Come on.
In a vape shop as well.
No, it was out in the evening in the pub. I think they had CCTV, and suddenly he has a flare going off on his pants.
Oh, yeah.
4 volts to the pocket and skin graft and all the usual things, but going off like a flare is what they said about it. So we're sure we've had that one. I think they're running out of things to call them, because I'm sure we've had flare before, haven't we? We've had rocket, grenade, and all sorts of things. I'm sure we've had flare before.
Like a jihadi bomb.
Yeah, we haven't had any. You'd think they might mix a bit of Muslim hate in there with some of these Easter.
Anybody who's bored,
American ones, you know.
Anybody who's bored, definitely go on to YouTube and type in. Is it accidental jihadi? That's very funny.
Oh my god! Have I got anything else? Because I've just shut the show notes down.
You've got no. That was it.
That's it.
John,
Good timing.
You got Richard's troll of the week.
Troll of the week.
All right,
Troll of the
I'm just
week.
bringing it back up. Let's get the graphics up. Right. Okay.
Sail and anchor, really nice.
Oh, good.
Very refreshing, very clean.
Gonna have a go on that. And that was your troll of the week.
It's a keeper. It's a keeper. Troll of the week. I think we're returning to photobombing this week. The legendary art of diving in on someone else's picture, or literally just getting caught in the crossfire of someone else's picture. A popular element of trolling. Rick, have you got them to hand?
I have.
Here we go. So this is the first one. I've been told this is real.
Wow. Fuck.
Really?
But I've been told by a liar.
No, that's bollocks. That's not real.
If it's not, it's a quality bit of Photoshop, because people are running away and everything.
You definitely, because I'll tell you, as a geeky person who lives by the sea, the waves going backwards.
No,
So-
that is a Photoshop. That fella is not running away. He's actually running towards the sea.
Yeah,
You'd think he'd turn and come this way, wouldn't you?
it is good though. I like it.
It's a quality bit of photobombing.
Yeah, but what you kind of look at is you look at the kids on the left-hand side and
They're
how
just jumping in the
far away they are.
waves.
And they're bigger than the man who's running towards that little board.
It's highly contentious photobomb.
Yeah.
I quite like. Next one.
Oh, yeah, I saw this the other day actually on some clickbait website.
That's your classic. Your
It's
classic
your classic
photobomb.
photobomb.
Because it is annoying when the women get into the whole photographing thing.
At least
Although,
they're not doing that pouty thing with their lips.
Oh, the duck face.
Yeah,
the
man.
duck face.
Fucking hell.
the one thing I would say is
Craig's doing it, but he knows that no one else can see him but us because it's being presented.
they can look closely.
Go on, Craig, do it.
I'm not sure if those are quite decadent shorts for a bloke, aren't they?
He's got quite some. I've got chicken legs, but
Yeah.
I think he even beats me. They are
Got
some
a fucking long arm.
chicken legs.
I'm just not sure if he's
I'm going to have to try and do it now.
he's drawn a lot of attention to his
Come on,
crotch
do it.
with those shorts on.
Go on, Craig, try and get your... You can't do it, can you?
I can't do it. I can't. I could just about scratch my arse, but I
I
can't.
think you're gonna have to whoever's presenting stop and see if we can. We'll see if we can grab our own crotches. I
I
reckon
tell
I
you what,
probably
if
can.
anybody can,
Maybe it's not his hand.
yeah, if
I'm
anybody
gonna see if I can do it. I reckon I can actually.
I don't reckon you can.
I don't see.
Oh, John can, just about. No, but he's standing straight up, that bloke.
Luke, just about. But
You've got to
fucking
stand straight up and do it.
I got to back away from the camera. This is how low we've got now. This is what we
He's
do.
standing
Right.
straight, though. He's not leaning to the side.
You've got to lean to get the grasp, and then
He's
lean,
not leaning, though, at all.
and then lean back. I don't know.
He's got no lean on.
Yeah, I'm now cupping my balls live.
Look,
It's
he's
less-
not even... Oh, he has got a
Less
little
believable
shoulder
than the
down
shark
going
one.
I
Yeah,
don't know if anyone could see that because you are presenting. So
on.
he was.
just look mental.
No, you did. He was. We could see you.
Oh, okay. Right.
In other
okay,
news,
it can be done then, yeah.
in other news, definitely the one on the left. Next.
I'm too
definitely
old.
going to record that. Send it to Richard.
I'd go to prison.
This one, I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't think it's a deliberate photobomb.
No, I don't think it's a deliberate photobomb.
But if it's not, what is he doing?
I think he's probably having a sunbathe or something.
Just getting ready for arrest?
To be fair, Japan's
It's a
just
bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit, especially around all those schoolgirls. It's not.
Anything goes in China.
Yeah, we just think it's loaded because we live in the West. It's probably just a chap having a rest from work. It's probably knackered.
He's probably the teacher.
He's probably just had. I know what it is. I know what it is. He's just had an e-cig battery going off in his pocket.
We're standing there. Look at me. I'm hard.
What if 2 seconds before there was a wasp got into his clothes, right? And he's just managed to get it out, and that is the face of a man relieved because the wasp just flew away. And he's
Well, they
not
could
look
be-
relieved.
The person that took the photograph might have said to him a minute ago, "Can I take a picture of your boxer shorts?"
Yeah.
And then these girls photobombed it
Yeah.
while he was doing a modelling shoot.
It's the opposite photobomb. Yeah, I like it.
Bomb.
Or looking at the perspective, is that photoshopped?
No, I can believe that. That's in Japan.
I don't know, it looks quite real.
Looks quite good.
Yeah, that's Japan.
That's just a normal day in Japan.
Yeah.
Lovely day.
Just a typical afternoon in Little Tokyo.
I'm not committing to where anyone's from because it'll be racist.
I mean, never assume, but it doesn't look like Huddersfield.
To be fair, that had happened in Huddersfield as well.
The grass is too dry.
You like to keep your grass nice and damp.
But it's pretty lush around here at the moment. Anyway, next, I think there's one more. That's the real world of photobomb.
That's
That is
proper,
good.
that's proper opportunistic photobomb, isn't it?
Just literally, who are these idiot kids?
Yeah.
I like the fact he's so close to touching her shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to
giving the game
do.
away.
He's just trying to do his shopping. He's just trying to get 18 cans of spam.
And there's some fucking idiot doing a selfie.
Looks like Sam Jiggin.
Yeah.
Sam Jiggin.
Do you ever do that? Because I am one for that. You know, in photos, I'm one for that one. If someone's taking a picture of the dinner table, I'm quite one for scratching the side of my face or like.
Me and Annie do that all the time. She dropped me off to go drop the post off today, and as I'm walking past the car window, she's going,
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
and I just had to scratch my ear.
Yeah. That's exactly what me and my wife do all the time. Just constantly.
That sounds
do that.
perfect. So that's Troll of the Week. Have we got any mod showcases?
Oh, is it that time of week again?
It really is that time.
That time of week. It's that time of week, isn't it? Here we go.
27 minutes to 11.
Well, it won't take that long because there isn't a great deal this week. I've been a bit busy, but
Fubaka's very good at photo bombing as well. He's really good at photo
I've got a new guy joined the group, and he's only given me 2 pictures to show you guys, but his name is Ownworks.
Homeworks.
No, I don't think that's his real name, but it could be. But he just showed a couple of pictures of 2 mods that he's making, and I think they're really tasty. So here they are. Both skronkers though, but
Oh, that's nice.
it's a lovely thing to do. With I'm very proud. He's got my Skronk 510s in there.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
Yeah, he's made that one, which is a regulated one. It's obviously got a board or something down the side. I'm not sure what actually. It may just I don't know what's down the side.
No button. I can't see the buttons. That's the only thing. But apart from that,
There must be a little button there or something. Maybe it's just a FET. I don't know. But no, I saw the wood and thought the machining on that's really nice. So thought I would show that one. And it just so happens he showed another picture of a different model. And it's
I
that.
like that. That almost looks like jade. I like it.
I wonder if those 510s are.
Yeah, they're my 510s. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I'm pleased to see them being put to such good use in tasty bits of
Yeah.
craftsworks
Very,
like that.
very tasty bits.
But yeah, that's Ownworks. So go check him out. I think OHMWERKS. Ownworks.
I thought he was Irish and it was Works.
I think he's American actually. He's from America. So you American fellas will be able to get one of these easier than we can. So that's all I have for you this week. That has been Mod Showcase of the Week.
Oh,
Right.
wow. Very good.
Quick one.
How old was he, by the way? How old is he?
He's older than the usual ones. I think he's into double digits.
Oh,
So- I think he's 11. Oh yeah, hang on. It's on the back of this piece of paper I've got. The photo he sent me. It's he's 11 and 2 months.
hey.
So quite accomplished for his age.
Yeah, definitely showing it. Bit of experience in there.
That was Mod Showcase of the Week. If you'd like to see more,
2006.
yeah, get yourself over to a little website with a blue logo called Facebook.com and do a search for Mod Showcases.
In
And there's more-
association with modmaker.co.uk.
Yeah, sponsored by modmaker.co.uk.
Oh.
It's good. It's worth it. It's good. Go on, try it.
Last one is the Twitter account.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Oh,
I've got
the
the image
that out.
with twat. I think you've got a twat folder there, haven't you? Twitter of the week,
Find it.
or twat of the week, or Twitterer of the week, or whatever you do, tweet of the week.
Okay.
Right, we have this one is the awesome Keith Malander. Right now, just to give you a background story, Keith is a white van man who used to be married to Denise. Just to let you know, it's a parody account. Just before anybody gets a bit tasty.
Okay. That's all you need.
See the intro. Yeah, he's got he does various tweets. So Rick, do you want to do the honors? So here we go. Oh, let's see. Right, so her name is Denise and she has a 3-mile restraining order against me and she once had a shit around the back of Quick Save. That was that was the response to John Lewis. Tell us your Valentine's name and a few fun things about that.
Twitter at its best.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so good old Keith. Right, next up in Keith's life, we have a couple of them, which is looking back, suggesting to Denise that we should go dogging to try and save our marriage was a mistake. Followed by how embarrassing is it to bumping into an old flame, especially when you've back on Facebook and driven 56 miles to do it.
Oh, that's terrible. I like it.
And the last one was just a collection of genius that is Keith, which is starts off with 0 Fanny and 8 Sammy. Followed by given the choice between either watching Let It Shine, The Voice, or cutting all your toes off. Which would you start with first? Might have a wank. Followed by the best one of the lot, which is woke up in a tiger onesie at Bond Street Tube Station when my penis jammed in the coin slot of a ticket machine.
I really like Keith.
Oh,
So if you get a chance, go and follow Keith's account where he gives you, like, you know, it's just his daily life. In
125 retweets that had.
That's
it's
amazing.
unreal. He's a brilliant account. So go and check out Keith Malander. He's brilliant. So
very funny. I think I'm going to have to subscribe.
I think
No, follow. You follow, don't you, on Twitter?
follow.
You
Yeah,
follow Twitter, yeah.
yeah. Like and subscribe us.
Share, like, and subscribe. That's what you should do on it. If you're watching the show, go onto YouTube, hit like,
No.
and subscribe.
Platform.
Yeah. You can click dislike as well if you dislike.
And you can
No,
click
no,
on
no.
subscribe.
They'll do that anyway. We always get at least one before we finish the show.
That's
We know that is, though. We know that is, but
Yeah, mong.
Mark.
No, I did it.
you did it. Yeah,
I'm so
Follow,
sorry. I'm so sorry.
An hour and
I didn't
50.
mean that.
An hour and 50, John.
1 hour 50.
It's still nowhere near as bad as Riyadh.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Like,
I'm so sorry. What a fucking idiot. I apologise.
Yeah, that was
for saying that
legendary, John. John,
Look,
that was-
John, you can say what you like. We did the disclaimer.
Yeah, that's it. The start. So it's okay to say the word mong. You're all
Say
right.
what you like, Jeremy.
Anyway, look, should we wind it up?
Yeah, let's wind it up
say-
before I do something else.
This
I'd
has
just like
been
to
the
say
Ideal
thank you.
Home Show. We have been the Ideal Homies. Thanks for watching.
Say goodbye, Craig. Say goodbye, John.
Bye. I'm saying
Oh,
as
say
few words as
goodbye.
possible.
Say goodbye,
Bye.
Richard.
Goodbye, Richard.
Bye, Richard.
Bye.